It's disgusting what's going on with her. You guys need to put a stop to this because it is going too far. She was out there hacking again versus Phoenix today. And not only was she out there hacking and doing all of that stuff, let's look at her trying to interrupt the Phoenix Mercury's huddle and start a fight with Satou Sabally and Mercury players. Let's look at this nonsense. You guys need to put a stop to this. Y'all need to put a stop.
Things got heated after the final buzzer, as Dijonai Carrington seemed to save her biggest move for last, trying to square up with Satou Sabally after the game ended. Apparently, 4 quarters of action just wasn't enough. Meanwhile, Commissioner Kathy Engelbert looked more like she was hosting a mindfulness retreat than managing a league in crisis. Someone hand her a whistle and maybe a fire extinguisher, because this situation is blazing hot. This isn't your typical WNBA drama. No, this was a full-on fiery feud you have to see to believe. Grab your popcorn, because what happened next was wild.
There's some serious drama going down here after this ball game ended.
Well, I'm surprised security.
Now you see her go approach her? You see her go approach her? You see her go approach her from behind? And that look, her teammates are having to pull her back and all of that. Bruh, you lost. Y'all got smacked. Y'all have won one game. Take your sorry asses to the locker room. Take y'all sorry asses to the locker room. Y'all won one game all year. Shout out to Paige. You had a hell of a performance today. Y'all stink. Don't interrupt the other team huddle. Take y'all trash team to the locker room, bro.
And just when you think it couldn't get any crazier, boom, it does. The real head scratcher? How is this still a thing in 2025? We're talking about paid professionals throwing post-game fits like it's a scene straight out of a middle school scuffle. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert looks completely unbothered, like she's sipping chamomile tea while the league teeters on chaos. Seriously, are we running a professional sports league here? Or did someone turn the arena into a therapy circle with a scoreboard?
What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing this season? What happened to you in the off season? Who hurt you, Dijonai? Ever since the season tipped off, you have been a one-person wrecking ball, wrecking havoc on the floor, wrecking havoc after the game, approaching officials, eye-raking Jessica Shepard. Another week, another day of dirtbag Dijonai Carrington. A game where Paige Bueckers had her best game as a pro.
Let's take a moment to talk about DJ Carrington, because we've officially entered the era of calm chaos. On the surface, she's just another competitor in the paint. But blink, and suddenly, it's not basketball anymore, it's martial arts night on live TV. Mid-drive, Carrington casually unleashes a move straight out of a kung fu flick, as if her pre-game warm-up included a Shaolin sparring session. And those post-game handshakes, they're starting to feel more like tryouts for a WNBA spin-off of Cobra Kai.
In drama yet again in another basketball game, and this time it's with a top-notch player, man. Her and Satou Sabally had a powerful exchange after this game, and you already know Phoenix put the beast on Dallas. Dallas, one of the worst teams in the league. This should come as no surprise, bro. But one thing I can tell you is Dijonai Carrington behavior is starting to look a little spooky, bro. At this point, bro, something has to be done.
And then there's the hair pulling. Yes, you heard that correctly. We're no longer just talking blocks and buzzer beaters. We're talking WNBA. Players yanking on each other's extensions like it's the championship episode of a reality show. How exactly did we shift from fast breaks to full-blown follicle feuds? Someone better alert the league office, not just for penalties, but to consider adding hazard pay. At this rate, never mind the mouth guards. These women might need helmets and a signed insurance waiver just to make it through the game.
And Satou Sabally low-key was going at it the entire game. Okay, they both they were doing pretty good guarding and defending each other. Like, it was starting to get heated up again. They're very competitive women. Okay, Satou Sabally stands at 6'4". Dijonai Carrington is at 5'11". The truth is, though, low-key, they kind of have been going at it, so to speak, for some years now. I remember I saw a clip back in like from 2023. Just YouTube it here, guys. It's on YouTube here for free. Just type in Dijonai Carrington, Satou Sabally 2023. They got into it, they kind of clashed, and then like Dijonai Carrington had said something to her out of bounds. She did something to her. She got fined $200, and then they was on Twitter talking about it. And like, you know, Dijonai Carrington had added Satou Sabally. She was like, "Come on, Satou, you know it ain't even got to be like this." And Satou Sabally was like, "Girl, whatever." Like again, Satou Sabally, okay, has been she's slick at the mouth. Okay, her and Dijonai Carrington, they act like they ain't got no media training. They act like they ain't got no home training.
But here's the real twist. Jay Carrington isn't just out here causing chaos for chaos's sake. She's strategic with her smoke. This isn't random aggression, it's curated conflict. DJ doesn't square up with just anyone. Oh no, she chooses her targets like she's assembling her personal Fight Club fantasy league. You won't catch her throwing bows at seasoned stars like Aja Wilson or Brittany Griner, because that's a quick trip to getting folded like a lawn chair. Instead, she zeroes in on rookies, undersized guards, and anyone unlikely to clap. Beckett's got big playground energy. The kind of move where someone knocks your tray off the lunch table only if they're sure you won't retaliate. That's not toughness. That's calculated bravado with a built-in safety net. And honestly, that's the most frustrating part. This isn't the heat of competition, it's deliberate chaos, served with a side of arrogance and poor judgment. Meanwhile, where's Commissioner Cathy Engelbert in all this? Likely drafting another gently worded memo about professionalism and high standards, while the league court starts looking more like a daytime drama. Cathy, at this point, PR statements won't cut it. What you need is a security team in riot gear. Because what we're witnessing isn't just competitive pirates teetering on the edge of a full-blown melee.
Here, bro. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. Why is she even up there? Get her out of here. Dijonai Carrington, you have done enough. WNBA, are you going to step in? You remember the last time I said, since the refs won't handle her doing all these flagrants, somebody gonna have to step up and fight. Now we're after the game and she's approaching someone to fight. She's approaching someone hostile. You're like, you too hostile. You just got popped. Y'all have lost 10 games. You have won 1 game. Get your ass to the locker room.
Picture this. The final buzzer sounds. Players are drenched in sweat. Emotions are high, and most are ready to shake hands and hit the showers like pros. But not DJ Carrington. No, she's got other plans. Instead of winding down, she kicks off what feels like a bonus round of Mortal Kombat, while Satou Sabally is still tying her laces. DJ's already in full ninja stance, maybe even humming her own theme song. The crowd looks on in disbelief, security practically on autopilot. And Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, still meal likely, meditating to a mindfulness app, while the league she oversees spirals into a live-action showdown. DJ isn't playing basketball at this point. She's turning the W into a one-woman Wild West, handing out shoves like party favors. Let's not sugarcoat it. This isn't fierce competitiveness crossing a line. This is straight-up unchecked aggression happening within inches of a referee's whistle. And every time the league responds with nothing more than a small fine and a vague "be better" tweet, it's like giving a green light to chaos. Where are the suspensions? The real consequences? The leadership? DJ Carrington is her way through a highlight reel of altercations, and nobody's hitting stop. She's a human tornado in braids, spinning through games while the league's top exec is somewhere alphabetizing spreadsheets. It's not just a bad look, it's a crisis disguised as content.
What else happened last night? Dijonai Carrington said, "Oh, what? Paige Beckers is going to get all this shine after her amazing game? Paige Beckers is going to get all this publicity after this amazing game? How do I take the spotlight off my teammate, act like a child, and have everybody's eyes on me? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach Satou Sabally. As the Phoenix Mercury are over here huddling, Satou Sabally gets into it with one of the Wings teammates. They're over here. Yeah, you see? Yeah, Satou Sabally jawing at Dijonai. And that's Dijonai. That's dirtbag Dijonai, by the way, with that thigh tattoo, as you see over here.
At this point, Cathy Engelbert has the command of a substitute teacher stuck in a room full of wild, sugar-loaded middle schoolers. Players are doing whatever they want, while she's off to the side, scribbling names on a clipboard that's destined for a filing cabinet no one ever opens. And let's shut down the excuses. This isn't just passion. Passion is sacrificing your body for a loose ball. Passion is playing through pain, digging deep in the clutch. Passion is not drop-kicking someone's knee and then shrugging like it was accidental. Dijonai Carrington isn't playing with heart cheese, playing like she's backstage at UFC tryouts. She's pulling hair with the reckless finesse of someone styling mannequins while blindfolded. And the worst part, it's not random. DJ doesn't bring this energy to everyone. You won't see her charging into veterans with size, strength, or reputations to defend. She's not trying that with the Candace Parkers of the league. She's smart enough to steer clear of 6 feet for all-stars with long arms and longer memories. No, DJ saves the drama for the newcomers, the quieter players, the ones still trying to find their footing in the league. It's not just aggression, it's targeted aggression. Like a villain with a playbook, picking her battles based on who's least likely to swing back. And the fans, they're locked in. Because, as chaotic as it all is, there's something undeniably watchable about seeing a post-game handshake line morph into a potential brawl. It's like Double Dutch meets Fight Club band DJs right in the middle, turning every exit tunnel into a possible scene from a sports soap opera.
How did security let that go on for so long? How does WNBA security not usher them off of the floor? How are y'all allowing them to stay on the floor that long when you see it's becoming hostile? Especially with her reputation. Y'all supposed to get them off the floor. Get them off the floor. You don't see the other team. When Minnesota plays at home, right? When Minnesota plays at home and after the game, they do their dance, step thing, whatever it is they do. You don't see the other team out there. No, the other team beat it. They just smacked y'all. Skate, get out of here. Skedaddles, have a safe flight home. You don't see the other team out there when the minutes like, come on. Y'all lost. Y'all been losing. WNBA, y'all.
If Kathy Engelbert doesn't tighten the reins soon, the WNBA risks flipping the script. From a league known for elite competition and rising cultural power to one where you're more likely to dodge a punch than a pick and roll. Real. This isn't just a behavioral issue, it's a leadership crisis. The time for soft warnings and behind-the-scenes chats has passed. The league needs real consequences, and fast.